Hello, friend.
Because I think that's the major
Welcome
issue.
to MMR night. Try's getting things set up. Hi, Chaos. How you doing? Just getting stuff prepped. Hopefully you can hear things. Oops. Why is... Oh, well, no one's talking right now, so... Oh, yeah, I see the game thing worked, so... Chocolate, nice. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, no! Rip.
Rip.
Ugh. Unfortunate.
Jack Kazing. Jack.
Damn.
Do we wait for him to start? Usually I just wait for you because you're the other department head.
Yeah.
I saw Chronos show up, so...
Yeah.
Chrono's over there.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we can just start. You two can
Yeah, that's fine.
hang out.
We'll get in there.
Yeah.
I trust everyone who's here at the moment.
I don't know how long I'll be here. It's basically until my leg starts hurting me too much.
Understandable.
It's the first day in a long time. It's the first day in a long time I've actually felt okay enough to actually try.
Yeah.
Don't push yourself.
Yeah.
Letting you know that the lobby's going to start, so you can go whenever you want.
Hopefully you're not actually like standing on it in VR when you don't have to.
No. I'm sitting, but just...
Okay. Yeah, just distraction. Yeah.
It's not comfortable when you have a metal plate and screws in your knee.
Yeah. Absolutely. Distracting for roleplay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if it gets too bad, I'll excuse myself and then go take a pain med and then call it.
Yeah, definitely rest that up.
But if I can swing it, Roland will have a conversation he needs to have with
The
you
visual
and,
glitch. I know.
Jack.
I haven't figured out what
Gets
causes
back.
that besides being tiny. But this is Kise's size. I don't know why it started doing that.
For his month-long hiatus. Roland received a package about a month before his month-long hiatus.
Oh.
From a certain somebody that we don't... That...
It's definitely not the hair. That's the outfit.
Certain somebody that Roland met during his adventures.
Wait, is it the outfit? I thought it was the
And
outfit.
he received this.
I guess it is the hair because of the thing. Why is the hair? Huh.
Yeah. Jack and I played that whole thing out in Discord just before my accident, so my month-long hiatus.
Oh, gotcha. Speaking of, welcome back.
We started the lobby, so you guys can go in whenever.
I don't know why the hair... Like, that's not
just said,
the hair clipping, though. That's just like a visual of the hair.
No.
I'm trying to figure out why it's... Because it's...
That's exactly what that power word crash.
Yep. Now,
Because, like, it's not actually clipping through. You can see it's not...
Stick around long enough. Roland is going to want to talk to Wolfram and Kise about certain thing he received.
Yippee.
Yes. Good. The thing I've been showing up for, just in case you felt good
I
enough
can
to show
fix
up.
that jitter. I think I know how I can fix that jitter now.
First week I've actually felt okay enough to actually try, so...
And that is completely
If it'll
fine.
work.
Yeah, that is completely understandable.
No, it doesn't fix it. What is doing that?
Are you supposed to be black?
No!
Oh my god, Jack, you can't just say that. Well, okay. You know what I mean.
Did that fix it?
Now you... Yeah, that... She literally looked like a character that had yet to be unlocked in a video game, okay?
No, when I... Like, my first set is a little bit, The default has a little bit of the Automitama setup, and then I have to switch to the...
Oh. Fucking, I just realized I have to move where my insulin pump is, because that's right where I rest my hands is Jaden. So I gotta move this over a little bit.
But, like...
But I need to move it
I can't... This is where my face ends up. So this is, like... This is where the head chops. Maybe the hair isn't head chopping, but that doesn't...
There we go.
That doesn't seem right.
I
How
have
you
my
doing, Carix?
insulin pump up and running finally, which is convenient.
sick.
Except it keeps falling off of the spot where I keep putting it. And this morning, when I was out of the house, some jackass walked into me and fucking took my insulin pump with him. And that
Well, like, I
hurt,
didn't think I
but
had that on there.
it
It
was
shouldn't.
connected to me through a cannula, which is on my to a port on my.
And I turned
stomach.
off the special thing that like makes
Ow.
when it gets
Alright, it
closer
didn't
and doesn't make
damage
it like
anything,
go through, but
Fuck!
because I couldn't get that working properly. And I turned it off on everything.
Thanks for checking
I
in. I'm still
literally
a
the
piece
only
of
annoying thing about it is I have
Thank you
to
so
refill
much.
The reservoir every
Very much
36 hours at the
appreciate it.
moment.
Mine's not too
Holy
bad,
shit.
I
Thank you,
know, but
Chaos.
a reservoir is technically supposed
30
to last
months,
4
holy
days.
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, putting on a bunch of weight did
Well, it's
not do
as bad
me
as I
any
expected,
favors.
but- Yeah. I thought
So,
you when
I'm on
you
a high
said you got to
dosage.
refill it every so often, I was expecting you to say every few hours, and I was like, okay.
No, God, no.
That's yeah,
Are you
that,
kidding
that
me?
still sounds
I'm not
annoying.
going I'm not going through 300 units of insulin a day. Fuck.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's because
I'm glad
because
you're
I'm on
doing
the
better.
pump, I don't take my long-acting insulin anymore. So my dosages have changed.
I'm very
That's
low
cool.
energy.
But I felt like crap.
Yeah,
the
not
first
as much
day
sleep.
Because,
So being
it
small
didn't
helps with
calibrate
that.
correctly.
But I wish I knew what the fuck was
And
going on with
instead of
this.
Thinking that my
My
blood
arm's a
sugar
little
was
sore.
at 5.5%.
So much
it was
just
at
cropped up.
15%.
Yeesh.
I have not had time to look at
Yeah,
this particular model for a
I
bit though.
figured out how to fix that very quickly, and now it's fixed.
But I thought I had it before.
think I'm
Apparently not.
ready.
Cool. My left arm is still a little tender in the in my inner elbow because I got a
There we are.
doctor's appointment like last week and they did a blood draw here.
No, that's always fun. I'm not sure how long I'm
Yeah.
gonna be here, but that's because I'm like a little congested.
So apparently my hair is clipping through and seeing it from the front, which is weird. But I don't know how to fix that because I turned off everything that I thought was doing it.
Oh, for Kise, like your like bangs or whatever.
I don't know if it's the bangs or just some part of the hair where I can see it like in front of my face is like a smushed thing, like that whole thing where like if you get closer, it makes it so you're not going into their head. But I turned that off on all the materials, so it can't be that. But I'm definitely seeing like what looks like the hair warped in that similar way, but like 2D in front of my face, like right before the cutoff of where it disappears. And it does a
Okay.
weird angle
I was
thing
gonna
when I
say-
look down.
That she doesn't have the weird things on the inside of her head for like emotion stuff. Does
No,
she?
no, it's definitely the hair because it looks exactly like the hair as it is right now, but flat because I can see a little bit of glitter particles on it in the red.
Ah,
But it's doing like a weird thing where it like pinpoints right in front of my face, like here, so it's always in my line of vision.
oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it's been like that for weeks and I haven't figured out why. Maybe I need like a certain head chop on the hair specifically to do something, but that's never been a case before.
Knowing VRChat, they fucked something up again and broke something in shaders.
Oh, that was weeks ago, and I haven't figured out what it did because it's apparently not the getting close adjusts the vision thing because I turned that off on all the materials.
I feel like I've had a VRChat update every single week for the past month.
Yeah, but I mean that's always like, harmed other stuff, and I haven't heard anything about messing with this.
Wait.
It just hates me. Get there eventually, but I'm too lazy to be big. I just want to be small and important and not have to do much.
That's completely fair.
And that is exactly how I get into character, whining about not wanting to do anything.
All I have to do is pretend I'm Wolverine and easy.
All I have to do for this
The only thing I don't do is go bub.
Everyone I'm talking to.
Oh my god. Okay, Wolverine. I wasn't sure what you said. It took me a second.
Oh, yeah, Wolverine. That's pretty much. That's just at this point. It's unironically Sig by complete accident, or older Sig, I
I can
guess.
see it.
Completely, even down to the pin name he used. That was complete accident. Wolf pointed that out. I was like, "Oh my god, you're right." I subconsciously gave him the last.
That's funny.
Oh.
All right. I'll give them a second before going in, I suppose. Oh, apparently one of my pucks didn't charge, and I didn't realize it until I got into VR. I mean, worst case scenario, it stops charging and goes to battery, but it's at almost a half now, so it should be fine for tonight.
Whee.
I'll just make sure they're charged for Calypsia.
I am so very glad that everyone is very interested in the shrine for the New Year's, but I am exhausted making so many omamori.
I told you me and Momo could take care of it.
I still have to bless them, that is the point.
Yes, but I can just bring them all in bulk to the shrine.
Yes.
And easy. All at once.
I've been doing that in bits per day. It is still exhausting, and even more exhausting. At least I can recover somewhat between hours.
I mean, if I have to, I can make a cutoff for the Omomori.
No, we cannot do that. It is very important. Then they come back to the shrine next year. The shrine does not simply run out of Omamori. That would be embarrassing. Everyone looks very relaxed. That seems nice.
Immediately because I nursed myself in the cafe.
Sigurd, Kise,
After my
see you two again.
You as well, Roland. How are you holding up?
You were not there.
I'm alright. I apologize for my absence as of late.
Yes, I was.
Oh, your health always comes first.
The last thing I heard
Well,
was
it wasn't
that
so much
you
a
were
health.
covered
Well,
in blood.
it isn't. It isn't. It's a
And so I was
biological
looking for
thing.
you.
Every couple
And
years,
no one
my
can
species
direct
goes
me
into
where
like
the
a
fuck you were,
brief
so I figured
hibernation,
you went home and you weren't home.
and I guess I just kind of lost track of the timing on this.
Oh, that is health.
Pushed you.
Yeah,
It is something you must do. It
I
is
woke up-
health.
you, but I was.
yeah. I woke up the other day and just I felt awake enough that I
was
can
awesome.
actually try and come here tonight.
I should have so.
Letting my
Oh, don't overexert yourself.
Well, do a look over to
Take
see
it
how
easy.
much it's
Thankfully
going
tonight, things don't seem
spread
too crazy.
this time.
I would do the same thing and not overexert myself.
I took a look at the mirror. Oh, that is one of the
Much better.
explain.
Hello, Echo.
To
See you
treat
again.
Hello, Echo.
Benny with two other licensed doctors that were not part of the clinic that was there. And
I'm going to need so many pastries after all the omamori I've been making, Echo.
emergency.
The New Year's is going to be very, very busy.
Accidentally shot them because
Has
they
she earned
woke
it?
him up with adrenaline
Okay.
and no one disarmed him.
What?
I have to make sure.
I could have been very mean right then.
So
She
then
could
You
have.
better not have.
He wasn't.
I'm a merciful god.
I finally rested.
That is supposed to be my life.
Kira take Benny and Arvid.
I
In
know.
this case, it was his.
I went to them to spaceship for a moment. I checked my
I'm
mom's
watching you.
more. I've never stabilized before.
Well, I
the
think
sounds of
that's a given, seeing as how when you just look straight right now, you're looking
here also
directly at
break
him.
the ribs.
Exactly.
And there's no doctors. And then I'm like, I was the only one. So then I called the doctor. Then the proper doctor appeared. Then the proper doctor got shot. Oh, ooh.
What?
I'm going to be launching an event.
Oh,
And then
yes,
I called the
apologies.
proper doctor.
I'm going to be launching an event come tomorrow that's going to be hosted by the maids.
And then
Oh,
like two
hosted through
mysterious
the
people
maids.
from I think Lofrek were like
How good finding that to give people any of
I
time.
was trying to patch up Benny and the doctor, saying that they were
I
here
mean, the
to make
deadline
sure
for
that
it
Benny
would
doesn't
just be
suffer insurance
making sure it's
fraud.
done by Christmas, but
Hello.
hell, people get throughout
Yous are
New
very
Year, so
suspicious if
it's
yous are
fine.
I forgot about the calendar.
Oh,
his partner instead.
Hi.
do we need a calendar every year?
You've just been so good for making funds.
cool.
If the guild needs funds, my dear, I'm sure I can manage something.
Painful than the
Yes, but you are here. It is also about getting the word out. It is also, what do they call it, promotional.
Yes, but if the guild is in that dire need of funds, I am more than willing to
Guild
help
isn't in
out.
that dire need of funds, as far as I know. I think it's just something that can be done for fun.
Then for this year, flyers will have to be sufficient.
the insanity that was
I was looking forward to you hiding behind something else besides a shield.
My dear, you get that at home on a regular basis.
Kise,
I know, but definitely. What? What? I did not hear. What did she say?
You might need to repeat yourself.
bud.
I need you in medical.
I'm
They
going
need you in
to
medical.
check
Should I
out.
come
Right. Well, quick.
That's sort of Kise.
Did I come too?
Medical group meeting, I suppose.
Okay.
Kise's judgment.
Hi.
Alright, what do we have for today?
He's already been treated, but we do know that wounds are something that causes the... What are we naming this comet situation again? We know that wounds...
I think was her name, right?
Right. Her. Right now, in terms of Oro's infection, we know that it spreads once an injury is obtained because it seems to use regeneration of some kind as a trigger for it to do so, as if it's replacing the damage with its own sense of a healthy body.
I see.
Like a cancer, huh?
Any ideas on how to slow the process without slowing the healing process itself?
That's a one.
Yes, that is a bit.
So,
If it is working exactly like that, it
what are
relies on the healing process.
to stop the spread of this, but also not limit.
If it is a physical wound, would you potentially be able to recreate something instead so that it is not relying on his own healing to create something new?
Maybe. Magical healing, maybe not what we need here.
Uncertain. I don't know how much that's been tested, whether or not it impacts it or not. I don't know.
So accelerating his natural healing probably wouldn't. Either.
Probably not.
No, that would probably be bad. That is why I'm thinking if
No,
we
that'd
can
probably make
replace that process, at least partly, allow it to simply fill in
that's
smaller
fine.
gaps.
I could potentially do that. If we're just talking about, well, filling things in.
There was an initial
could
thought, at least something to
well-
test, if it is possible.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah, not something to just jump to as our first solution, probably. But it's worth testing.
I suppose, are there any wounds currently that are being taken over?
Yes, I believe he has maybe an impalement type of wound that he's recovering from right now. And so I also wanted to get him here to do a scan to see how much more his body might be processed.
Right.
Tomiko, are you able to do that? And then we see whether there's
Yeah, I
anything that can be done otherwise. I do not know how much of that you heard, darling.
Sorry.
There was a potential idea, at least for slowing down the process of overtaking. Assuming you may be up for it. Since we are told that it seems to take over when you are healing from wounds, we thought potentially that Tomiko's abilities may be able to at least create, well, the gaps in the wounds and make, I suppose, less of what your actual healing needs to do. That should perhaps slow the process where it is not recreating itself, but attaching to something that she made. So it'd be less using your own healing and more of hers.
Is this something you'd like to try?
But I'd like to be unconscious for it, maybe.
That's fair.
Of course, darling.
So I'm not entirely sure what it is I'm dealing with here, actually. I'd like to know what the... well, I'm
Yes,
not
where
even
is
telling
this
you
wound?
Yeah, probably best.
Come on.
Okay.
So, do you remember the comet situation?
Yeah, I was not present for that, but I heard plenty of people talk about it.
Well, it turns out it was a woman named Oro, who changed people biologically, who've been affected by her. And in the case of them doing so, Nikolai changed him and gave him this comet-style infection. He pretty much is alive, despite the fact that a comet infection is now slowly taking over all of his body.
So, weird question, but are you entirely sure that this is a harmful?
It is at least causing him to lash out at people and try to bite on occasion.
Anything of
Okay.
a particular essence, he has a draw to, I think, infect. Hello.
Hello, Michael.
Hello.
Hi, Michael.
I was
Just-
told medical things are happening, so I thought I should be here.
Oh, thank you, darling. Yes, we're bringing Tomiko-san up to speed.
Yeah, best we not let that spread then.
Okay. I have my notes.
Perfect.
I can share them with you. Okay.
Might be
That'd
best
be
that we
good.
deal with the situation first, now that I'm a little bit...
Oh. Later then.
Yes, he currently has a wound, and we are trying to see how to stop the infection from spreading, at least slow it down as much as possible in the process.
Oh. You should.
Right.
Oh, you're
Yes,
undead.
undead. He has been
right,
reacting
okay.
to... Yes.
Didn't realize.
Keep going further back.
That is why he needs to be
Does anybody else want to
unconscious.
take the reins here? That's fine.
Sorry about that. She wasn't informed.
Sorry,
You're good.
didn't know.
Alright, yeah.
I thought you told her before even letting her in here.
I didn't get that. I'm sorry.
Come
I
on.
think about right. Alright, dear. So, are we able to take a look at this wound you have?
Undead and things of that type have infected them.
Oh, this might help. Hesitation.
Ah, yes.
Even impure in general. Blood, flesh being
Probably a good idea. I should not be small for
Isn't the
this.
scent?
on him.
Good, helping the scent.
So,
So,
yeah,
maybe
that's what I considered.
I'll be out in the lobby. Give me
Go
a call
ahead.
if you need something.
Alright, dear.
Oh, big Kise.
Yes. Alright. So, where are we at currently? I suppose on your, well, it was not much of a scale, but how are you feeling at the moment, dear?
Anxious.
Understandable.
Share.
Actually, yes, we needed to take a scan at first to see how much is being overtaken at the moment, and then I would like to take a look at that wound that you currently have.
Okay.
Do you at least know how to use the scanner, Devlin? I have not yet quite learned the
Yes,
technology
I'm
given
ready.
everything.
Scanner, excuse me.
Thank you, darling.
I'll get it set up. I'll also pull up the previous data. Automated, so we have a comparison. Alright. Hold still. Alright, one more. Okay. Alright, it's calculating. So, results?
The scan would probably show that indeed the healing that has naturally occurred has also taken over where he was hit but partially impaled. So that, yes, it has healed him and it did an amazing job at it, but it's also now covering that area too. So, by all means, he's actually quite healthy there again and is doing great, but it's taken over.
If you were to give a percentage of body mass covered,
Oh,
what percentage do you think it
Oh
would be?
boy. You know what? I'm gonna do a little roll for myself because I like doing that stuff. It's funny.
Tation does metaphysical roll.
So, a lot of it is definitely internal. There's some stuff this can probably show on the inside. It's spread more internally than what you can see visually on the outside. I would say It's just over 50%.
Over 50%.
Oh, goodness. As it is already closed up.
Practically already treated.
So in order to test anything like that, we would have to reopen it.
So, but it is like bruising, you know. It makes sense it happened today.
I do not know how viable it is to try and... I suppose it would be technically reopening the wound to remove some and add something different, but... At this point, it is best not to cause more harm, I do not think.
I think by the
The
time
skin
that we
feels,
actually...
tougher. All of this feels tougher than this, but...
Well, scar tissue generally is. Though I suppose it's a bit different.
I suppose in this case, in these particular moments, when he is injured, it would be nice to know if whether or not which type of healing might actually not have its strongest effects at the exact same time. We can't always rely on the fact that that type of healing's around either.
Agreed.
Perhaps would it be similar to allergen test? You do small pricks and then apply small things for different type of healing.
That's a
Could
good
be
idea.
possible, yes.
Potentially, depending
Also
on how
gives it
fast it
time
heals
estimate.
small things.
Oh,
Would
it would have to be significant
No,
enough to
you're
overcome.
right. Oh, that doesn't work because it would instantly heal.
Unfortunately.
Unless I was in some kind of stasis or we were able to halt it somehow.
Might be worth. This is incredibly painful and invasive, but it might be worth getting a skin graft and then testing the skin graft.
That was exactly what I was going to do with this wound here before I realized it was already healed. But...
It would
Again,
be
we are
worth
definitely
doing
putting
it
you
on the
out
tissue.
for something like that.
It'd be worth to do it on the tissue that is already fully changed.
That is a consideration, but as you said, yes, it is invasive.
With my people's skin crafting, flesh crafting, grafting, we can generate more of somebody's body if necessary. I am
That
not
was-
the most potent grafter or flesh crafter. People like Tomoko and
That was my initial thought, yes.
Marcus would be able to create lump. I think even Alice. Those three could make enough samples of me from or generate more to test on. Only problem is not indicative of actual normal system, you know? Because it is like Nikolai stem cell, not Nikolai body.
Yes, indeed. It is less about testing on something externally that is created for you, and more the fact it could something they create be grafted to you, and how would it react to that? Would it slow down taking over, or would it just take over the graft? That's at least the idea, but again, intrusive when it is not repairing a current wound.
Yes.
You're being asked.
You must be asked for.
Yes, well,
Come with me for a moment.
I'll be right back.
Whatever business is more comfortable.
Over here. How exactly long is that going to take?
Uncertain at the moment, we were theory crafting. Idea going forward.
I just want to make a generalized statement that while I agree the urgency of Nikolai going through tests, but it's obviously not my call. I'm not medical in any sort of way. I believe that Nikolai should probably have some rest, and maybe this testing doesn't need to monopolize the entirety of the time of the entire medical squad, in case there are others that need to speak with other members of medical.
Is there anything going on currently? Do people need medical?
There are some people who need to talk to some members of the medical team, but I know you are also exhausted.
Yes,
And
however.
another round of testing is only going to make that worse.
This is less about testing and more about the fact that he received a wound recently, which has advanced the current events. And we are trying to find ways to slow that down. I believe the few in there have some ideas, but at the same time, I cannot simply leave Michael to be the only one that is not connected directly to Nikolai dealing with his care.
No, I am aware. I am just saying that for the past several weeks, this feels like it has monopolized the entirety of everyone's time, including myself and some other members of security.
Indeed, we have not had as many members around as possible to be able to move things around. And unfortunately, we had Tomiko-san here, but unfortunately he would attack her, which is causing problems, in that she needs to do her work away from him. But we need her help for the idea that came up recently. But I also understand the urgency of Nikolai's situation, considering he is almost half taken over with this infection right now. And it will get worse if he gets injured, we have seen.
I understand the urgency, and you are free to make your call. I am just making an observation and making a generalized statement that there are those that do wish to speak to medical. That's just not Devalin and Nikolai.
Now, who do we have so far? Have people come to you? It's best to deal with these.
I have told them that I would not mention them. They were concerned about being singled out.
Oh, goodness, I hope they would at least think that they could come to us if they need something.
No, they specifically needed to speak to Devalin. However, I told them I would not tell them that it was them who were requesting.
I see. Well, that will be difficult, considering if she does not know that she needs to speak to someone, then how does she speak to them?
Well, I'm sure if Devalin took 30 seconds, sat down and relaxed,
I do suppose
it would solve itself out.
Alright, I shall see where we stand at the moment. Considering he is fully healed from his injury, it is intrusive at this point to test. Well, anything we do right now would have to be intrusive. Which I do not exactly wish to do, but at the same time, it is better to know ahead of time whether certain things work.
Do we even have the proper personnel here to do such?
Considering it would involve Tomiko-san's abilities or Alice's, we at least have one, assuming Tomiko is still here. But he would need to be out for
Tomiko
this.
was here. I'm just bringing up concerns in terms of time management and potential monopoly. I understand that they're both concerned about Nikolai's condition, but We have a large guild. You have personnel that you can delegate to. Not everything needs to be overseen strictly by everyone.
Oh, yes, absolutely. But at the same time, there are very few people that Nikolai trusts.
Yes.
And also, we have very few medical at the moment. I believe nearly everyone except for Tomiko, and for good reason, she's not in that room. We're in that room.
That is understandable. I'm just, I suppose, raising my own concerns. Say if someone was brought in and they needed immediate medical attention, but everyone is tied up with Nikolai's thing.
Oh, that would certainly be taken care of, considering his theory crafting at the moment. If there was an actual emergency...
You know what I'm trying to say.
I know, my love. At least in this instance, the analogy does not quite work at that. I'm taking my few moments.
Yes, and I don't get to see you. Normally, this is when we can see each other for a longer period of time, since we're so busy at home doing our own responsibilities. They're taking my precious time.
Well. You always say you have to do your work here. I remember.
Yes, but it has been very uneventful here recently, so... Except for you. Always so busy.
I could say you could help more with that, but after last week, that makes it even more difficult. Though, luckily, well... No, this would involve flesh.
Well, I've been prepared, because I did bring rations in case of emergencies.
Good. We'll see how things are going. We obviously need to keep an eye on things depending, but I will see where they stand. I will see who all is needed if we need to do this exactly now. I love you.
And I you.
All right. Looks like others out. How are you doing, darlings?
Is everything alright out there?
At the moment, yes. Need to see where we are and make certain. Technically, you all are all right, including you, dear. You have sounded very stressed, and I understand why. When the ideas come up with, and how urgent do we need to start doing things? Because this, also considering the fact that you went through a trauma situation and it has healed somewhat, but have you been getting enough rest otherwise, darling? For both of you, honestly.
I've been No. I have not been getting enough rest. I have not been getting enough food. And I have not been getting enough of any of this, considering what I require. And that problem isn't going to get much better until things calm down, or until problems start getting solved. So I am pushing through it until they can be.
Which I do somewhat understand. At the same time, you've also been in here basically every week so far, and seems a bit more so.
5%. Since the last... It has jumped up by 5% since the
Because
last
of that
scan.
injury.
Of everything, every other injury, everything they've been through, not just that one particularly, since my last scan, which was during his overnight stay.
All right.
My constitution is my downfall. It is
Because
great.
again, you're far too good with everything, Nikolai. How dare you? Causing problems with your gathering of the medical crew and now your good constitution. Trying to keep things a bit more lively, dear. You need at least something.
I do appreciate
Both of you do.
keeping on my toes seriously.
Hmm.
Thank you.
But yes. I would say, however, if we are going to be doing anything, well, let me first say, have you come up with any ideas while I was away? So I know where we are at and when we wish to do things and where we wish to do things.
The only idea seems to be in order to maybe hinder its attempts to further generate once injuries occur is to come up with maybe some sort of medical foam sealant or remedy that will replace or establish regenerated areas for him rather than his body doing it itself. It's the only idea I can think of, is having someone else or something else do the process.
All right.
The only problem I can think of for that specifically is his body heals so quickly that someone himself or someone need to be there immediately.
Which is why I think we need to have some sort of canister, sealant, or something you can carry with him. We have to create some sort of remedy if we can.
I have potential
If not
ideas
to
for
get
that.
temporary help, maybe to stall it until he can get to someone.
All right, so potential idea for right now, we do not, well, give you, technically both of you, all of you, a bit of downtime for now. We do not do it here right now. We speak to Ellis. We see if we can gather everyone at his lab, including Tomiko-san, keep some guidelines in place, see if we can go through a process of creating something in the next few days. Is that all right?
Okay. I'll also send any recorded data that Cassie comes up with to y'all.
All right. Send a message out to Ellis and see how soon we can do this. But we at least have an idea in mind. We can see how far we can get with that, and I believe Ellis's labs would have the most equipment, even more than ours, for such a
You
thing.
might need to correspond with toy makers if you're making new technology.
Yes, that is a good idea. Well, first we need to see, at least in a laboratory setting, if it works, and we can go from there for creating something if it does.
If it's alright, I would probably rest here overnight again. So that it's easy to call upon me if you need samples for your project. And I did want to come here, even if I didn't have this condition, to rest a little bit after such an ordeal.
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
alright.
No, honestly, I'm glad that you find this place safe to do so. And you should be resting. Again, why I would like to do so over the course of a few days, because you do need a bit of downtime, both of you. But we have a plan in place and we can get it done.
I had been intending to rest. I will
Good.
tell you the bizarre story of today. 3 minutes into walking into my cafe job, and a giant dinosaur rhino thing came into the back counter and started ransacking. I tried to do my job as defender. And also, our people were there to immediately try and look after me. They heeded my warning about my condition, and
Good.
did very good to keep clean and away from it.
I'm
Which
very glad to hear that.
gives me a bit of hope that people will be careful like that. They surprised me. Initially, I don't think they would be so mindful. It's good.
I'm glad to hear that. All right. Well, for now, you can rest in here, but I would say you should rest on some pillows for a while if you can. Just be able to talk to each other and enjoy the guild space.
I'll get extra
I'll
pillows.
take a nap right now, but even would I be able to?
Yeah.
I just want to say that again. I need to make it up to you somehow. It may seem silly.
I'm not upset with you.
You're allowed to worry for you, darling.
My profession, my oath is not as important as the future I want with you.
If we can get this remedy, we'll have ways for you to be able to do what you're supposed to do and meant to do. Safer. Okay? Just let us make this if we can get the time. Thank you.
It may seem very silly and perhaps improper, but us together is priority. My dreams are second. My office second. Just for now. Then we can support each other like we always do once everything is normal again.
Now I see how it happened.
Oh, this hand responsibly. Could I please hold you for a moment before I rest my head?
Okay. So, she is very warm and she smells of sulfur.
Yes, are you okay?
I'm a little heated right now.
I guess it is from anger or stress, and you're not sick.
Oh yeah,
Technically cannibalized, yes. I cannibalized the Hound of Ragnarok, thus becoming said Hound of Ragnarok.
Ah, we're getting this story. I see. Hello,
I was bringing it up to
Betsy.
speed.
Been far too long.
Have you been?
Very, very busy, but in a good way. New Year's coming up. I have to make plenty of charms for the shrine.
Kise,
You aren't kidding.
Yes, dear.
is
I can smell the souls.
Yes, they should be out shortly. We are not going to be doing any testing tonight.
I should smell like any.
Oh, okay.
I have very good smell, sense of smell.
Honesty.
Yeah. They're just having a moment, darling, so just so you know.
At all?
If you're a necromancer, it kind of just comes with the territory. At least from what I've seen.
They're saying their goodbyes.
I'm a
before,
healer more than anything.
declare.
Oh, I have nothing against necromancers. I'm just saying I can smell the magic.
Are my feet on the ground? Yes, they are.
They appear to be, yes.
Oh, what did I miss?
Yeah. Things have changed.
I will explain some things to you, dear.
Last talk to me.
Obviously, just not out in the open, and I'm letting them have their moment. But
Yeah, of course.
yeah.
Also, I see someone. One second.
I suppose the what do they call it? The TLDR is that we are going to do some tests over the next few days. I'm going to speak with Ellis about using his lab. I would like you to be there if you can. And we're going to see about making something physical that we may be able to send to the toy makers to create an item for, if it works.
Kinda.
I'll
So
do
that
that
is the
to
plan
help
right
you
now.
out.
But for now, otherwise, people are going to rest for today.
I can see you. Just
Okay.
not see you.
I will send a message to Ellis once the meeting is over, and we will find a good time.
Okay.
The glasses are cybernetic.
I know you do want
They're
to
linked
relax,
into
Kise,
my
but
brain.
at some point I feel I need to have a conversation with you and Sigurd.
Yeah.
I see. Right,
I
we have not
mean,
been able to do that.
Can't see the normal way.
But I'm going to rest.
The life of the department head.
Needed a workaround.
Indeed.
Oh, and sorry if the voice is disorienting. Can't help that.
It's fine.
How are things with you?
Good.
What kind of conversation?
One that we should probably have in
Oh
private.
boy.
Holding up okay?
Lead the way, I suppose.
Over there?
Private conversations with
Wherever you're comfortable.
We must go into the dark cave and talk about.
So this is a bit of unfortunate timing, but
Forgive me, the
before-
flux is forcing me around.
just before my induced hibernation, I received a package from an unknown recipient. I took it into my lab for safety's sake, and well, I'm going to actually pull out a small holographic projection, and you're going to watch him and one of his flesh golems setting a jet black box on the table. When he goes to open it, the box seems to collapse into smoke and forms a wall of Japanese text. Text, as Kise will no doubt be able to hang on, trying to there we go. The text translates to Fenrir is going to die. No matter how hard you or your allies try, you cannot change that. Every second counts, and you're no closer to a solution. You'd better hurry up, little insect. The lives of the demon-turned gods depend on it.
Oh. Sent you
When
a
I read that
taunt.
message, when I read that message, I've pretty much figured out who it was that sent this package to me. It was no doubt the masked and cloaked figure I saw that day I went through Yggdrasil. Then,
Apparently so.
then the smoke vanished, and I heard a very distinct, very loud howl. Once the howling stopped, I noticed that there were 2 items left behind. I'm gonna reach into a bag of holding and set 2 small vials on the top here so you 2 can see. The first one looks to be a type of strange stone, but looking closer on it, one side almost seems to have like a wood grain pattern. And the other, looks to be some sort of tarnished dark yellow object with a metallic sheen to it. Like, looks like an old ring, but whatever design was etched into it is long faded.
Flint,
as I
you
saw
will...
these 2
Kise will immediately recognize what that is. She made it, after all. It's the ring on Sigurd's finger.
No.
It's still there, but your Kise's essence is still lingering there.
As soon as I saw these items, I immediately put them into containment jars.
That is impossible. It's right there. Yes. Exactly like.
It's old. It is very old. But there is no mistaking it. That is the ring that you made.
What does the key say?
Let me touch it.
It's a simple screw cap. You can easily take it off.
Tiny, darling. I don't.
Hang on. He'll grab the jar and just undo the cap and gently tip the item out.
With it in your hands now, there's something that Roland obviously missed. That's because he can't see it. It's very... Well, it is very, very short. But a thread still lingers.
Follow that.
Grabbing the thread, Kise will instantly see a Sigurd covered in blood, feral, wolf fangs out, eyes fiery red, slaughtering what looks like a small army of people. In the distance, through his eyes, you would have seen Kise, yourself. She was impaled.
Kise? Kise?
A blasted flux.
Tonight. Kise.
What's happened?
You touched the ring and then you seem to be like stuck in some sort of trance.
Is that the future? It better not be the future that can...
What did you see?
You just turned into that feral creature and was attacking everything, everyone,
But that doesn't make sense. You told me that you basically killed Fenrir.
Killed, yes. Gotten rid of, no. I ate his soul, I cannibalized it, I became the Hound of Ragnarok.
broken. I do not wish to be broken.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna take the ring and set it back in the jar.
I saw myself there. Something broke me. Stabbed. Is that good? What does all this mean?
I don't know.
first I was confused as to why they say that Fenrir is going to die, because, like I said, I thought for all intents and purposes Fenrir was dead.
No,
That
technically I became Fenrir.
Then that
Shaking.
lie again. Lives of the demon turned gods. I have no idea what that could mean.
What was the exact wording? Did they use?
Every
Did they
second
use?
you're no closer to a solution.
Sorry, you don't know
Better hurry up
Japanese.
Roland would pick up the holographic display and show like the actual scripture of the Black Note. Focusing on towards the end where it says the demon turned gods.
Let me read it.
I'll pass over the device so you can control it.
Alright, please forgive me, my dear, if I butcher anything, but I'm learning. Finiriru wa shinu anata ya nakama ga donna ni gambatte mo sore o kareru koto wa dekinai. Jikan wa ikoku sukite iki anata wa
Do not repeat it.
kakatsu ni inai sakosu ogai chisana mushi o yokai kara kami. Yokai.
Super.
That's a reference. They mean Kise. Kise's time is running out. A yokai who became a god.
Lives of the demon turned gods depend on it. Basically saying if you don't figure this out, then
Kise's life depends on it.
I'm gonna reach over and scoop up the other jar. I have a sneaking suspicion of what this could possibly, but goes and puts both jars away. So this individual still thinks Fenrir is very much a threat, even though things have taken a change. We have to figure out a way to stop whatever you saw Kise from happening. I'm sorry you had to see that. I didn't know who else to turn to.
Well, given that there was one other realm that seemingly had this happen, and from the sounds of it, they've been hunting the same person down. As far as we're concerned, that could have been another me from another place.
Potentially.
Another Kise in another place.
There was one point when I was talking with that individual. He said that if he didn't know me any better, he would have mistook me for a kinsman. And I know that that's a term that you often use, or sometimes use. Because I spoke so highly of my loyalty to you, too.
Well, anyone from my time more or less spoke like that. So they could just be very old. Hell, my own gods talk like that. As far as you could be talking to Odin for all I know.
Well, I sincerely hope not, because I believe you said before if that was Odin I was talking to, he wouldn't have let me leave with my little gift.
Or he had no use for it anymore, which is both concerning.
True. Either way, I will continue to do my research. I will, hell or high water, I'll try and figure out something we can do to try and prevent whatever you saw Kise from coming to pass. My friends are in danger. I will not stand idly by. Consider you two as close as family at this point.
And I you, my friend.
Like I said, the two things that were left behind were that ring and this little fragment that, at first I thought it was stone, but it felt too light, even for its size. And then on one side I saw a pattern that almost looked like wood grain. So it made me think it's possibly a fragment of petrified wood.
Let me see it.
Take the jar out and set it in your hand. See the small fragment of wood.
Did you
I think
open it and put the wood in my hand?
Picks up the jar and caps, gently tips the wood fragment out. Or fragment of whatever.
Oh, Emily, hi. Good to see you. Sorry, this is a
That's
scene.
a rune carving.
For what?
Hope your stream was good. What'd you do?
I know what this is. And the fact that it's petrified is an ill omen. I know what this is because I was the one who carved this. Hold out your hand.
Hold out his hand.
He'll set it down, reach into his pocket, and he'll pull out the bark of Yggdrasil. He'll flip it over, and on the back, the rune will match up. It's tarnished, but the pieces match up.
It's a match. So this is literally a petrified piece of Yggdrasil. And what is that rune?
That is the rune I carved on it to be able to use it to hijack the Bifrost. The world where that came from, Yggdrasil is dead. Which means one of Yggdrasil's roots is dead.
Right, because across all the realms, all the Yggdrasils
Are connected by the roots and branches. The 9 realms are all connected, no matter how infinite they are.
All the more proof, all the more potential evidence that the one that I was speaking to was that dimension's version of you, possibly.
Oh, gamer first section. Nice.
Because who else would have that kind of rune? Who else would need that kind of
Oh, yeah.
Well, I've said in the past that the only way to get this piece of Yggdrasil is to carve it from my cold and dead hands.
Gonna put the wood fragment back in the jar.
So, and you would actually have to cut my own finger off to ever remove this ring. So the Sigurd that belonged to is dead.
No longer. Known since the imposter came to visit that one day that they've traveled the different realms searching for other versions of you.
Yes, I had to
Versions of Fenrir.
make sure there was a healthy lack of a better word, transportation magic around the estate from that point on. Only very certain people are allowed through.
Or unless they have the special room like that one you gave me when I first set out.
The waste. It's a bit feather.
I'll make sure my totem, he would have a pull on me, even if it's a corpse, regardless. He will alert us if anyone tries to pull that stunt again. He will know if any piece of me that isn't me is there. Because he'll feel me in both places.
Meanwhile, I'll continue doing my research. And of course, if this guy shows his face and tries to start trouble, you have but to call me and I'll be right at your side. Near in hand.
All you'll need is your stone that I've given you. It should be at the most reusable. If you did destroy the actual rune, I can always make one that's easier. But I would have to... perhaps some potential soul forging, so it's attuned to just you.
The one that you gave me when I first set off, you said that if I needed to use it to crush it, and it would send me back. So
yes,
I'll
alright.
get another one. So just let me know what you need from me, and I
I'm
will.
gonna figure out why this thing is getting in front of my face. Only when I'm tiny.
Nothing major. When the stone is ready, I can always bring it to you, and all it requires is a special attunement.
Sounds good. If I ever feel a call from that stone, I'll know that danger's afoot and get to your side as quickly as I can.
Thank you, Roland. And I'm sorry that you are now being plagued by someone who is apparently haunting me.
You have no need to apologize, Sig. The way I see it, I got myself involved when I offered to go exploring. It's my choice, and I have to live with the consequences. But as I said, that person can think of fate whatever they want. I stand with you, and I stand with both of you. You two have shown me kindness and forgiveness when many others would have turned me away. That is a debt I can never hope to repay, but I will still try.
You owe me no debt, Roland. Your friendship is more than enough.
Appreciate that. But yes, for now, all I can do is keep doing my research and see what we can come up with. For every lock there is a key. By gods, we will find it.
Oh, and for every key for every lock without a key, it can always be broken down.
Exactly. There's a solution to every problem. We just have to search hard enough for it. Alright. Shall we go and turn to the others?
Yes, just I might need a moment.
Right. I'll see you both back out here.
Of course.
I never wish to see that again.
I pray that you never have to see that again. Oh, I did say I would bring ruin to the entire world if anything happened to you. And I'm starting to see a rather large picture being painted of that world Roland visited.
It's just, it cannot happen. It cannot happen.
I know. I know.
What do I do, Sick?
Shall we rejoin the others?
I've almost died and I've never been that scared.
Nothing will happen to you. I just need to make sure I'm faster.
You will be.
I have to be. Now it might be my turn to do my job.
Hindsight 2020, yes, you should have remembered that was made by Lee.
Like I said, it worked on Jerry. I thought it would work on Mimikyu. And it did,
Jerry's a
technically.
void creature.
Jerry's a fucking enigma.
Yeah,
Jerry is Jerry.
definitely.
Jerry is Jerry. We don't question what Jerry does. Whoever this Jerry may be.
There's a reason why Mimikyu has a brand new looking disguise.
Oh. Huh. Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry for you, my friend.
Everything okay?
Very troubling things.
Is this something I should know about?
The one we're going to have a conversation about.
Okay.
Okay.
But not now.
Alright.
Rest, relax, recover.
Anything I can help with?
Where did Michael?
Unfortunately, no. Though I appreciate the offer, thank you.
Yeah, of course. I think for a friend.
Just nothing that I can think of currently.
Well, let me know if anything comes up.
Of course.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and get going now. Still trying
Okay.
to
It was good
fully
seeing you,
wake
man.
up after my little long nap.
Of course, Roland, just
Just contact me when you need me.
be careful.
Have a good night. You as
See you,
well.
Roland.
Good night, Roland. Oh shit. Yeah, nothing. Maybe I know myself, honestly.
To think about it.
In that video Roland showed us, when he opened the box, there was a finger there. And when he reached out to grab what was my ring, it dissipated into dust.
How was that? Is that another world or is that the future?
The gods want us to believe that despite there being multiple worlds, all our fates are intertwined with each other.
They're wrong. I believe in fate will happen everywhere. Of course it does. They let it happen. They reach out towards it.
Odin never did.
Making.
Odin spent his life fighting his own fate.
Yeah. Seems more like he spent his life thinking he was, but playing right into exactly what he was thinking. Self-fulfilling prophecy.
I don't believe that some other me somewhere else over infinity is the same as me. What I know for sure is somebody's hunting me, and it sounds like they're hunting you. Either they're hunting you in a noble effort in an attempt to save you from me, or that are using you as bait to get to me.
Either way, they are wrong. I will not be used.
I should probably get back home so that I can start planning the event that I want to host tomorrow. Or I'll start hosting.
Yeah, maybe.
You all can
Oh.
join too. It's gonna be for.
We might need to close up, my dear, and that might be for the best.
So no one else I hosted something to the main, so I should probably do my job. Plus, I gotta write out a cooking regimen for one of the new maids.
Okay.
I suppose it is.
So I gotta get that done.
You're right.
See you back at the Yukon.
Good night, Echo.
Good night.
Echo, I may need some cookies.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's brownie
hands
pudding
disappear.
that I made.
Box.
Good.
I carry cookies on me now because I have an inventory system. It's very useful.
Oh,
Thank
As
you,
well as a pitcher of
Michael.
water,
or a
spices.
deuce. Kise size box.
Oh. Hmm.
Oh. Are they okay?
We received troubling news from Roland.
Oh.
I cannot
Oh, I'll try.
unsee it.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
You can. Do you have pictures on you?
Physical pictures.
Cookie. Good.
Rest later.
They're so cute.
Grace.
And it's back at the
It's
house.
getting a little chunky.
Yeah, that's what happens. It's baby fat. He's most likely going to get a growth spurt
Well,
soon.
That and me.
No meeting right now.
doesn't help. They made me they're literally twice the size of Aiden and Willow.
Well, because your body develops fat when you're growing up, because it's trying to store energy in order to compensate a growth spurt. So if you start getting a lot of baby fat, it's when growth spurt coming.
I suppose that's a good thing. I'm learning how to forge celestial weapons.
What? I'm sorry, I got distracted by two things. What?
It also doesn't help things that two of them have my genetics.
Yeah, they're big.
I don't know if they'll be as big.
I probably already know your answer, but would you be opposed to me forging you armor in case of an emergency?
I suppose I can at least wear it now.
And I will forge myself some.
I'm just fortunate that Raymond hasn't shown any sign of magic. Not yet.
Well, it depends on the type of magic.
Well,
Because there's like,
there is also the theory that he might not develop magical potential with Book of Void Touch and all.
we'll see.
Are we going to close up? I think we're the only ones here.
Marcus
there's a-
and 3 in the backyard.
Yeah, there's people out
Ah. Oh, I see.
Still kind of early.
Devlin.
Oh, you're right.
By the way, Kise Devlin fell asleep in the backyard, and Artie is looking after her right now, and will take her home when she's ready. I'm just letting you know.
All right. Thank you, dear.
Yeah, I guess my better judgment, I did give Devlin some whiskey to drink. She said she wanted something strong to drink.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Michael,
I gave her.
She was gonna crack open
let's
a
make
bottle
sure
of
any of
wine,
those
like,
notes you took pass along to the medical documents, and that will be part of the message to Ellie's.
I'll do that right now.
Thank you, darling. Oh, Kise, I should let you know since you're out of aftercare. Devlin's gonna get me involved in some of the tests regarding Nikolai. We have a theory, and we think that some of Nikolai's behavior towards me, at least, is related to the hidden things in my tattoos.
I see. Suppose that would make sense.
So I'm waiting until Nikolai's physically up to it.
We're going to do some work with Ellis over the next few days, assuming I can get a hold of him properly.
I also heard that he got injured at Bale 9, which is... Given its severe, I'm not surprised.
Okay. Yeah. It does feel like a very, weird night.
Is Maya still wearing that sling?
It was a normal night for me. Until, well, not anything against Roland. Until Roland brought us that information, and which I'm grateful for.
Okay. I have a weird for you, Jaden, because I know that you're interested. I do have weird news about my inventory system.
Okay.
His hands disappear. He pulls out a clock. The clock counts down seconds. I put this clock in here. It's at a different time now. So, look, it says 30 seconds. It's going down every second. Disappears. We're gonna wait a bit, so it's gonna be a little bit of a pause. How long do you think it's been? Like 8 seconds? 10 seconds now?
Yeah, about 10 seconds.
It's at 25 seconds.
What the fuck?
I think whatever I put in there is stays in the state that it's in.
Huh. So it's like a pocket dimension, but not a pocket dimension.
I think so. I don't know what it is. I can just stick my hand and it's stick your hand and suddenly it's there.
Sounds like a fancy bag of holding. Except you guys don't have to have an actual bag. And there's no risk of it exploding if you put too much in it.
Fair. I put a lot of stuff in there. I haven't reached my limit yet. I wonder what happens. Oh, hi, Thomas.
I've been standing here the whole time.
Oh, you said, you were like, I'm here now. But I can say hi if you're just here.
I mostly just keep food in my bag of holding. And it's pair of clothes.
I keep
and
food
baby
in,
supplies.
I keep food, books, my notes, some spices and other miscellaneous things. An entire dining set because I thought it was funny.
I also keep an EpiPen in my bag of holding now. I'm sick of being accidentally poisoned.
Yeah, that's
fair.
usually good to do anyway.
Wait, I should keep an EpiPen in there. It'll never expire.
Oh yeah, good point.
It's a good idea. Those are expensive though, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to buy
I
it.
still don't know how they expire in the first place.
Just look for a generic automatic epinephrine pen injector instead of
Well,
brand name EpiPen.
if we want to write it off on Guild, I can
Resources.
put forth the sum to buy them because I know they're expensive.
We should have some in the medical bay in case of emergency.
We do have some.
That's for guilds specifically, not for personal.
Though, I was going to say, I'm sure Kise probably wouldn't object to you storing some in your, since they don't seem, from what we've seen, would expire.
That's fair. It's up to her.
That is true. Yeah, that would be fine.
I'll just get them.
And then we would not have to run back inside if you are around. Run back into the medical wing for anything. Or if you're out and about and a guild member needs something.
Like a med kit.
Yes, you should. Do you know how much it
First aid kit would be useful.
holds? Have you reached the limit?
I usually carry one on me.
I need to get one and put it back in my head.
That is... I understand what you meant by that, but is existentially horrifying. I don't know if you know that.
Michael, that's my
I
existence.
mean, I could
Just wait till he gets his new eyes.
technically keep things inside my head if I really wanted to.
It's going to
flash up there.
It's going to look like they're looking into the void, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I can put it in the space between my skull and my brain, maybe.
That's...
No.
It sounds like cosmic.
Well,
We not talk about things like that.
a shadowy void.
Wait, what was that? There?
Your eyes.
Yeah.
When I craft them, it's going to be like when somebody looks at you in those eyes, it's going to look like they're looking into a shadowy void. Since it repels light, or absorbs light?
Absorbs light.
Common is hard.
Well,
Common
if
is
it
hard.
repels, it'll be really bright because it's repelling all the light. Back
Okay.
at you. If it absorbs, it's
it
dark.
absorbs.
It does that. Yeah.
It will essentially in low light, you'll be as dark as a shadow. Brighter light, you'd have trouble not standing out, but the eyes won't gleam. But if you're standing out in the light, you're wanting to be seen anyway. But yes, low light, you will have no worries about anything shining.
Light hurts.
I'm almost tempted to get you. You know those little umbrella hats? I'm almost tempted to get you one of those.
That would be cute.
That'll be so cute.
We just need you to get one, then fit it to your costume.
I'll
We
entertain
can
it.
even make it fit your aesthetic. You can have like little spirit symbols or purple or something.
And Kise just out of it after that.
Who's on it?
Wait, it would look like those. It would look like those hats that have the two bears in the side.
Literally just saw a thread of fate of Sigurd going crazy and herself
I do have my ranger hat. That Rochelle.
effectively broken.
Oh.
So she's dead. It's like, ugh.
If you're not feeling well, we can just close the meeting early. Kise. You don't need to wait around just because for an arbitrary number.
I know. People are enjoying themselves. I've just been...
Also,
She saw more than we did.
that's fair. Would it be better to not be in Mona's influence?
Technically, probably yes. Suppose it
You
is not
take her in the
helping.
backyard if you don't want to leave yet.
What do you wish to do, Kise?
Honestly, I believe I wish to go home.
Then home it is.
Jaden, can you let
Yeah.
them know in the back that we're closing?
Yeah.
Jeez,
I'll go find them. Mimic, can you do a quick sweep inside?
Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, Mom.
Okay. I'll check the
Prioritize
kitchen.
your comfort.
I'll leave it to you.
Later.
Just clinging tightly, probably to his necklace.
His heart would be racing, but it's the more terrified racing. She would know the difference.
Hmm. Let's just get Fucking fuck.
Okay, in my defense, that was supposed to happen a month ago.
Yippee!
Before all of the stuff with,
Yeah.
with Divalin and... But, you know, I'm not gonna fault Skull for that at all. Like, no, he...
No.
No.
Hell.
So, yeah, don't... If
No.
you're watching, don't
No, it's
take
fine.
that the wrong way at all.
Yeah.
I completely understand why it was delayed. There's no issue.
Fucking injured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good times.
But I did say this specific bit here was slow burn.
Oh, yeah. Gah. Yeah, thank you all for being here. And thank you for the raid again, Emily.
It's starting to... It was like...
Gonna get there, see how things goes.
Now it's going on an upward slope.
Oh yeah, the guild switch went away. It always does when I'm in the big form.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
It's definitely a thing with like the tiny viewpoint.
Personally.
No, that's fair. I mean, Sig also had a...
So I don't know what the heck
conversation
causes that
about
between it, but like it hasn't always been a
to
thing.
bring it, to basically bring
We
it
need to
up
go back to old version of
uh,
Naomi. I'll test some things out. I'll try to test some things out this week
as,
if
guess
I have
as a more
time.
of a medical...
Yeah.
like, as a
Appreciate you guys.
head
Until next time, you'll
and
stay
a
safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves,
security
take care of each other. Good
since
night.
people were wanting...
Asexual, polyhedral disorder. I'm proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass asexual, polyhedral disorder. I'm proud to be in whatever sitch, like singing on Twitch or playing D&D. I'm a badass asexual, polyhedral disorder.